What's up, guys? It's Venny here, bringing you something back what was out in the first, part of the year, and that is the squad builders for you guys to build for FUT Champions. So we're going to be doing 100k, 250k, 500k, and a 1 mil squad builders for you guys, and these are the different type of price ranges. What team to go for, and what I think is the most method for that price. But before we get into this 100k team, don't forget to leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you're new around here, or even if you're not new and you just haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to hit 5k by the end of April, at 1k off. It might be a bit of a grind, but obviously let's see how we can do about it. But yeah, this is the 100k squad builder. For 100k, it's actually very good, I'll be honest. I was kind of surprised that this was just about 100k. I thought it would be a little bit more. And actually, a lot of it is quite cheap, apart from when it comes to just adding an extra player, which is the left winger here. I'll show you two different variations you can do if you do not like this guy, and I'll explain. I haven't used this guy, but we'll get into him a little bit later. Anyway, let's start in goal. Areola. Trusty Areola. At the start of the year, a lot of pro players use this card due to the pro restrictions. Pro restrictions at the start of the year was like a 184 team with a 75 rated bench, and everyone went with a 82 rated Areola in goal. Mr. Trustworthy, in goal, 6'5", right foot, 3-star weak foot. He's a solid keeper for what? Obviously, mine's untradeable. I think he's only going to be 1k for you guys. Definitely recommend picking them up, and obviously he gives you the strong links into Edna Mattel and also just French players in general. So definitely recommend picking Areola up as your main goalkeeper. And then into right back, Semedo, probably my favourite right back in the game. I've used different icons. I've used inform walkers and stuff. For me, goal Semedo is one of my favourites, and that is just due to how he feels on the ball. He's medium high work rate, a perfect work rate, 4-star skills, 3-star weak foot. He's so accessible on the ball. He's just able to bring it forward. He's good defensively. Obviously, his strength is probably his weakest standpoint, but for me, the wing backs, they just need to be able to be quick, be able to just nick that ball off the other wingers, because most of the time their wingers won't have too much strength. So that's why Semedo is actually one of my top, I would literally say top 3 right backs this year. I haven't tried his headliner, which is something I want to try, because I think it could be crazy to use. Into centre backs, Edna Mattel and Kimpembe. Edna Mattel, as I was saying about Areola, Mr. Trustworthy, another Mr. Trustworthy himself. Edna Mattel, same thing. Pros used him at the start of the year due to restrictions. 81 rated, medium high, 6'1". Obviously, the meta is expanding. The people getting more coins. So if you got 100k now, you are still at a deficit compared to the opponents. But I still think Edna Mattel's got the job. 79 pace, 81 defending, 81 physical, 6'1". Obviously, if you're working with 100k, it's going to take you a little bit of time to keep upgrading and getting the coins. Obviously, grind out FUT Champions, you can get the rewards to upgrade the team. But Edna Mattel does a perfect job. Up next, Kimpembe, somebody who I haven't actually used this year. 6'2", high, left-footed, 2-star skills, 3-star weak foot. And I remember, I think it was last year, he had a pink card. And I'm not sure if my mate used him at the start of this year, but I know my mate in real life actually loved using him and said he was literally a monster. So 6'2", as I say, when you're working with a price range of 100k, you have to be very limited to what you're spending your money on, and actually where you're spending your money. What you want to be doing when you've got 100k and just lower price ranges, you want to make sure you just got these sweaty defenders and actually spending your money on attack, because the attack will be where you need them the most, because people have got these crazy DMs, all these, Scream for Minos, Hullets, whatever it may be, what you're coming up against. You need them accessible attackers what are going to help you beat them people. In left back is Rossillion, high, medium, left foot, 3-star, 89 pace, 78 defending, 78 physical, 5'9". I used him at the start of the year, very strong physical left back. He's a bit like Mendy, but just smaller. How tall is Mendy? Mendy's 5'11", so he's 2 inches taller than Rossillion, but I'm telling you, Mendy feels like 6'2" on the pitch, I swear. But Rossillion definitely smaller, just a little bit weaker compared to the Mendy. But I'll show you a version if you want to have Mendy as left back, but you will have to either take a chemistry drop on your left winger, or somewhere else. I can't remember too well off the top of my head. Up next is obviously the centre mids. and then I'll go into the cams. Obviously, you see Ben Yedder there. The centre mids, De Jong and Sissoko. As I always say, my custom tactics, how I build my team and how I want it to be. I want one DM to be able to defend, be very good defensively, but also be able to bring the ball forward if need be, which Sissoko does. Everyone knows Sissoko goated on FIFA 20. Like, if you play FIFA 20, you know about Sissoko being goated. Obviously, we've got his birthday card now, so it's even better. And then Frankie De Jong, as I was mentioning. Then I like to have another CDM who is more, he's in the attack in front, he's better in the sense of he's able to dribble. Doesn't really matter about the shooting, it's more so about the dribbling and being able to bring the ball forward and just being able to beat the opponent's like press or whatever it is. And that's why I think De Jong's a very good option for that. And these two together for this price range is phenomenal. So yeah, definitely recommend picking up these two. And then into the attack, we got Ben Yedder, another FIFA 20 GOAT. As I said about Sissoko being a FIFA 20 GOAT, Ben Yedder's definitely up there. High, 4-star skills, 5-star weak foot, 84 pace, 82 shot, 85 dribble. His stats, like on paper, don't look that great. And okay, of course, he's had some inform upgrades what make him look a bit better, but for what is on his card, he plays nothing like it. Because in game, this guy is a monster. Like, he is comparable, really. Like, honestly, he's a machine. He's got that glitchy factor. He's got quite a bulky build, so he's quite strong. Even though he's got 59 strength, 55 aggression. Maybe that balance comes into play when it comes to that. But definitely recommend picking up this guy. And I'll explain a little bit further in the video how I would set this team up in two formations, the 4-4-2 and the 4-2-3-1, and where I'll be using them, and so on. On the wings, we got Dembele and Lucas Moura. I say on the wings because I'm already thinking about further on. Dembele, 5-star, left foot, high, medium, 5'10", machine. You know, very agile, nice player on the ball. For when you're working with these type of price ranges and you can get a player with 5-star, it's definitely worth picking up. And as you'll be seeing a theme with the attackers, well, 3 of the attackers, they've got 5-star weak foot, and that is because the meta, in my opinion, is being able to get them one-on-one situations, either on whatever part of the pitch in the attack, and basically jinxing the opponent to go one way and then go in the other. And with 5-star weak foot, you're able to actually pull off a shot when you have that, because you know you open it up at an angle for the left foot instead of the right foot, and so on. If you've got 4-star or 3-star weak foot, you sort of sometimes might have to come back on yourself or play for the pass instead. Up next, Lucas Moura, somebody who doesn't have 5-star weak foot, but for me was one of my favourite cards. 5'9", high, medium, 4-star, 4-star. And if you have seen my R9 Red Glory, what I was originally doing, which I left off in the past, Lucas Moura was goated, bro. I think I played him cam when I did it, and holy smokes, bro, this guy was unbelievable. 4-star, 4-star, high, medium. He's just, I don't know, his finishing, it was unbelievable. When I wanted to get in the opportunity with him. Nice on the ball. As a winger, he'd be phenomenal. And then João Victor, 5'10", medium, left foot, 4-star skills, 5-star weak foot. Okay, I'm not too sure how this guy is going to feel in game, but on stats wise and weak foot wise, and how the meta's played, he should be one of the top players for your price range. So this is why he's into the team and why I think he's going to be an accessible option. If he is no good, how did I do it before? I think I went Bernard left wing, so then you would put like Dembele into the middle, which I'll go in further, and I would use a different 4-3-3, thing like this. Swap these. Is that right? No. Hold up, boys. Hold up. I think it's this one. 4-3-3. Yeah, like this. And then I would be using Bernard instead of that Victor, and then also Mendy instead of Vasilion. So it's all preferences. You can do some variations with this. Maybe if you don't like this Ben Yedder, you think he's a little bit too slow now with just how the meta is being played. So don't blame me if you do. You can obviously change him about, and if you've got any basic upgrades, recommendations for this team with this price range, let people know in the comments and just help them out. Talking about helping people out, I've got a community Discord now, just so I can try and build a community on there for you guys to interact with each other, build a fan base there, and you can get to see if I go live on Twitch or if I post a YouTube video, whatever it may be. But yeah, let's get into how I would use this team in game. I'm not going to go into tactics and stuff like that. If you want to see tactics, you can go on my channel. I've done plenty of them in the past. So How I'm thinking I would personally play this, I would use Lucas on the right because he's the right third, being able to do the crossbody shot, and also hitting it near post will be effective, and then Dembele on the left because he needs to be on the left because Lucas is on the right. Victor in the middle as the striker, and then Ben Yedder as cam. I think having the pace in striker is more important than having it in cam. That's why I put Ben Yedder cam. Because if I put Ben Yedder striker, a lot of times he's not going to be able to break that line of defense and be able to do that run in behind, which I will need for my striker to do often. So putting Victor up top with that 92 pace, he should be able to stretch the opponent, and then Ben Yedder can just control that space just behind in play. How I would actually do, I would put Sissoko on the right and De Jong on the left, due to Sissoko having quite a poor weak foot. I think De Jong might have the same weak foot, but I just feel due to De Jong's dribbling, he's able to get himself out of them situations where he might be playing on the left foot, rather than Sissoko's quite stiff, and he will probably give away the ball a lot of times if you try and pass with the left foot, unless it's a complete easy pass. So yeah, that's how I would use it in 4-2-3-1, and how I would use it in 4-4-2 would be like so. Very similar to 4-2-3-1 in the sense of who goes where. It's just putting obviously two strikers in, and I'll put Ben Yedder and Victor as the two strikers, Lucas Moura on the right, then Dembele on the left. And if you want to put that 5-star skills in the middle instead of Victor, maybe if you think Victor could be good out wide, do that. Put Victor out wide instead of Dembele, and use that 5-star skills, the elasticos, run and scoop turns. Could be super efficient for you guys in the 4-4-2 or even in the 4-2-3-1. Just swap around, try and find what's comfortable for you. But yeah, that is my 100k team for you guys. If you guys want me to carry on with doing this series, let me know. As I said, I'll be doing a 250, 500, and a 1 mil. These will be coming out every Saturday. Yeah, every Saturday for, I suppose, 4 weeks or so until I'm done. I'll also be dropping some more content over the weekend in the future. We're going to have Sunday off this week, though. But yeah, if you want to come hang out on the Twitch, I am going to be streaming quite often. I'll be doing a Football Manager save, and also my weekend league. I do it live there. So if you want to come hang out, come hang out. But yeah, second channel was also down in the description. But yeah, let's get into wrapping the video up. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and peace.